alaikum. Good evening, all of you. On behalf of Blue Salon, thank you very much for your presence. And I'm pleased to introduce Ms. Clara and John, the creators and the owners of Memo Paris. And John and Clara will be able to guide you through the whole perfume industry and their brand as well as their positioning. Thank you very much.
We are proud to launch Memo in Blue Salon. Memo, actually, for me, is the reference of a niche perfumes brand in the industry, in the sense that it has a unique concept. Memo has a very exclusive and selective distribution in the world. It's present today in Colette in Paris, Harvey Nichols in London, and Bloomingdale's and Harvey Nichols in Dubai. And it has proved actually to be amongst the major players in the industry. Just like to give you a short overview, Memo concept is all about travel. The motto of Memo is "The journey is a destination." So each fragrance actually will take you to a trip to discover the hidden treasures of the world. And they wanted, to give as well their expertise in the luxury industry and the passion in art and the creation of fragrances for Clara, who has this artistic touch.
First of all, thank you for being there, and great to see you. It's a great pleasure for us to be here. What I'm going to do is if you don't mind, if I stand up, and I'm going to show you a few different slides about the brand. I hope you don't get a creak in your neck when you're looking over here. So bear with me. I'm just going to, as they were saying, Memo Paris. We're a French brand, a French company. As Nabil said, our motto is "A journey is a destination." It is we are a travel company and a perfume expert. So it's a very simple concept that we have. Is every fragrance is linked to one destination. So one destination, one fragrance, and that's how it's built. A little bit of the history about the company, for you to have a little bit of history. We're an independent family company. I'm John Molloy, my father's Irish, my mother's from Kenya, born in Ireland, have been working with brands and in the luxury industry for years, in fashion and cosmetics, and overall I just love traveling. Then I introduced my wife, Clara Molloy. Her father is Catalan, her mother's Andalusian. She's born in Paris. She's an editor, writer, and creative director, and an art and literature fanatic. This is the book, which is talking about it. If you get a chance to have a look at it, you'll see the way she interviewed the 22 best perfumers in the world. That's the history I was talking about in terms of dates. In 2007 start, 2008 opening up in Europe, in Colette, Le Bon Marché, Harvey Nichols in Europe and a bit in Asia. 2011 opening up in Russia. 2012 we opened, end of 2012 we opened in Dubai and Kuwait. 2013 we opened a flagship store in Paris, just off the Champs-Élysées. And 2014 now we've got the opening of Blue Salon in Doha, Qatar. The launch of the Career Nomad collection here, which will talk about these perfumes as well. And the second semester, we've got a new collection coming out, and we've got other planned openings as well. So this is the creative team. On the left-hand side, you've got Clara Molloy, and on the right-hand side, you've got Aliénor Massenet. The creation is done by two women, and I think it brings out an awful lot of femininity in the collection. As I think Nabil kind of gave us his introduction at the beginning, we're present in over 15 countries now, only in the best stores around the world.
It's our motto because it's a way of saying you have to enjoy the way. It's not only getting somewhere, it's not only thinking of what your dream is, it's also finding a way of making this dream true every day. In the Échappé collection, different ways of expressing ourselves with this power, from warm creations like Quartier Latin or Manoa that are quite strong, to lighter and fresher like Janat, or or even inlay, which are more about sweetness and delicatesse than power.
Just to let you know as well, one thing, in 2012 we won the Fifi Award, which is the prestigious perfume award for one of our perfumes called Shams. It was the most extraordinary perfume of the year, so I think we're one of the only niche brands to have already been awarded a Fifi Award. And after the Shapi collection, I'll let Clara introduce you now to in the Shapi collection. There are 12 perfumes, by the way. We can show them to you here, in the sense that you can see all the bottles which are crystal clear belong to the Shapi's collection. Okay, these are all of these bottles here. This is a total Shapi's collection, and what Clara is going to explain to you now is the Cuir Nomade collection, which has a brown blackbird bottle, and these are we've got 2 perfumes in the Cuir Nomade collection. So that's the Shapi. We can go into detail of all the perfumes because we're not going to have 10 hours together, unfortunately, but we can talk to you about them later if you want. What's most important is now we're going to go into detail about the collection, which is the brown one, which is called Cuir Nomade, as in the leather collection.
Maybe just one last thing about Shams and about the prize we won. Shams is an oud, but we worked on oud with Aliénor in a very Parisian way. And so Cuir Nomade, the first collection was really general. Les Échappées goes in all directions. Quality of the ingredients, originality, something different, but nothing very specific about the olfactive territory, apart from the incense, which is a bit our signature. With Cuir Nomade, we are really looking into details of what are we interested in as an olfactive territory. What's really our DNA as a brand. And for us, what was striking is we were talking about traveling, we were putting suitcases in the stores. So leather was there from the very beginning and important to us and something inspiring.
We are delighted today to be launching Memo Paris in Qatar. This is a huge privilege for us here to be in Blue Salon and to have such a partner that not only comes to Europe searching new, exciting, innovative brands, but also wants to develop them in the way they're meant to be developed. So for us, a launch like today is very, very important. Memo today is sold in 15 countries around the world. So coming here today to Blue Salon, this is a great step for Memo in developing the business in Qatar, and it's a very important moment for us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you very much.
We want you to travel with our fragrances. In each fragrance, you will find different ways of developing the fragrance itself, but also different destinations from warm to cold. And it's really about finding your way in the fragrance and with all of our collections, what you like, who you are. It's all of this together.
Memo is delighted to be launching in Qatar today with Blue Salon. It's a great privilege for us because after already opening up different countries around the world for Memo, as in London,
We're from Paris and opening up in Russia, and we opened up in Dubai. The next step for us was Qatar. Why Qatar? Because this country's got a lot of energy, a lot of development, and most of all, the people have a very, very big knowledge about perfumes. And this knowledge and this cultural understanding of perfumes is very important for us, because our brand is all about really loving places, loving visiting places, and loving perfume. So Qatar for us was really a natural extension after Dubai, and we're delighted to be here. The next step with Blue Salon is to open a Memo home here, a place where we can show people how they can try the whole Memo collection, and the next step will be open another Memo home and another Memo home, so we can have 3 to 4 different Memo homes in Qatar.